I feel it's condition by condition. So, for example, a person living with ADHD, they greatly benefit from the in-person therapeutic experience. It limits overstimulation and distraction. Or flip it on the other end. A person may be living with and attempting to overcome agoraphobia or social anxiety. A person with those two conditions, for example, might benefit from starting off with telehealth, meeting them where they're at, and then possibly transitioning to in-person services if that's part of your treatment plan, or simply just maintaining it there. I mean, that said, I've had the gamut. I've had therapeutic relationships that completed solely in person. I've had some that had to transition to telehealth during the pandemic and began in person and they graduated during telehealth. I've also had people that started with telehealth and ended with telehealth. And then the opposite. I've had people start with telehealth and then end with in person. Again, meeting people where they're at. Different conditions require different forms of treatment.
I generally am very, very glad that the telehealth is on the rise because it makes it possible and accessible for so many people in different areas. And some people, because of their time and commute and so on, they were not able to actually go for in-person sessions, and that was the reason they were not seeking therapy. But now, because this virtual or telehealth is possible for them, now they can access it, they can get the therapy, and it is very beneficial. Is there any preference between the in-person sessions or the virtual telehealth sessions?